But yeah. So figured that as I'm getting loaded right now, I'm just relaxing. I might as well just do a live stream real quick. Oh man. It's funny, like every time I go to Twitter, it's like I try not to go to Twitter too often or on a regular basis because like once you get there, you kind of get lost, right? And everybody's just like trying to get their point across, or some people just rage bait and all so on and so forth. And it's just like if I keep seeing this comparison, right? The comparison between Charlie Kirk and George Floyd, right? And I think it's another way for people to try to obfuscate the tragedy that occurred of when you actually push a rhetoric over and over and over again, and then without any proof of what you're saying is true, then therefore those who are unhinged gonna actually do stupid things, right? So that premise can be both for the right and the left. Let's say you are a person from the right, and then hateful rhetoric keep being pushed, stuff like that, then therefore those might take it upon themselves and actually do certain things and commit an act of violence or aggression towards what they deem to be their political opponent, right? And the way I would kind of describe this, right, it's like, let's say the left and the right. The way I would describe this whole scenario is this: picture, let's say you have a couple in a toxic relationship, right? You got a whole bunch of kids. Each of these kids represent like a core group of America, right? You have the gay son, or the LGBT, that's one kid right here. You have the black one, right? You have the Hispanic one. You have like a whole bunch of like couple of white ones, and there's like so many kids which represent so many different group of America. And then you have the mom and the dad. I'm gonna say that the mom is, let's say, the liberals, right? And then the dad is like the conservative. So they try to run this household together because it's like they can't go anywhere. They're stuck with each other somewhat. And now the let's say the woman, like you just constantly saying that this person is or keep bashing the husband, right? Saying that he's a deadbeat dad, he's violent, he's this, he's that, right? And then so in the past, let's say the guy was an asshole, right? The guy was an asshole in the past. He was a drunk, he was abusive, like like the woman said. And then now, but as time goes by, he quieted down. He doesn't need to be all that. He doesn't do all that dumb shit no more, right? But then the labels still stick. After like decades pass, the labels still stick that he's still the same abuser, and then therefore the woman keep using that label in order for her to get away with bullshit. So then therefore, whenever you call her out on it, then therefore she's always gonna use the type of crap you used to do in the past. Oh, remember when you used to be a racist? Remember when you used to be a sexist? Remember when you used to do this, when we used to do that, blah, 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 right? And the guy's like, no, but okay, I acknowledged that before. So then what the fuck am I going to do? Keep crying about it? Or are you going to keep using this as an excuse for you not to be called out on your bullshit, right? So then, so the image that's being portrayed for, let's say, the father, right, or the conservative, is that they are the racist one, they are the violent one, they are the sexist one, they are the bigots, they are the this, they are the that, and all the while, all the dirt that the woman is doing is just like she put a mask on for people. They don't really see her true self. But those who are in the household or in the relationship and stuff like that, they know who this person really is. The mom really is, right? She riled up the kids against the dad. Some of them see through her bullshit. Some of them don't, right? So the kids, they bicker with each other. And then let's say one day, like, one of the kid that, the mom just keep riling up, try to turn against the dad. One of these kids did something heinous, right? Something outrageous, something fucked up. And then now everybody's like, whoa, what the hell was that? And not only that, right? Not only the kid did something that was so outrageous, something so heinous, so everybody could see now. So the mask came off, and then the kid celebrating like, oh yes, that's what you get, blah blah blah. So then now the kid got exposed, right? Or the mom herself got exposed along with her toxic ways. So then now she wants you to forget about it. Like, oh, why you keep bringing that up, huh? Why you keep doing this? Why you keep doing that? Can we go back to the way things were? And the dad, among some of the kids that were actually like that, that were on the dad's side, like, no, we're not doing that. We gotta hold you accountable. Oh, why? You want us to go back to the way things were so you can go back to the same old tired rhetoric? No. You can no longer call yourself the party of the sympathetic one or the good guy or whatever. No, you are a piece of shit now, and everybody can see it. And I think the real reason why there's such a huge phenomena or like a huge campaign on try to actually throw dirt on Charlie Kirk's name is because they want to be able to say that, hey, it's okay to kill a racist, it's okay to kill a fascist, it's okay to do this, it's okay to do that. And it's funny because you see how people like, smart individuals as well, people of history, they just like, they just keep falling for this shit. And all the while they're just like, well, I know history, I know how this thing goes, I know how that thing goes. Like, yeah, we all have certain history, like every group have certain type of history and shit like that. But sometimes there's a quote, right? I don't remember exactly how it goes, but it's like I forgot how it is, but it was like so perfect. It's like, some people live through history, but not being able to recognize, the thing that's going on to make history repeat itself. That's basically what it's deemed down to, right? So we can all point out to, we can all know facts about the Civil War, right? We can all know facts about, let's say, Germany, Hitler in Germany and stuff like that, right? We can all know certain facts, but we're not recognizing the thing that led to it, right? What did Germany do? They started they wanted to shut down people. They would just pew pew people over their belief system, right? Just like we're gonna do right now, right? They were persecuting people that they thought were different than them or who believed different things than them, just like we're doing right now. Same thing with communism, right? And the fact that, like, and the false equivalency to that, when people try to play victim, be like, oh, but you just canceled Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, these people got fired over their job. Like, my nigga, someone got killed over his belief. But no, that's not about that. All right, that's not about that. And it's like the false equivalency with Charlie Kirk and the false equivalency that I've seen with Charlie Kirk and and George Floyd is that, they keep saying that, well, look at how you guys treated George Floyd, the death of George Floyd, blah 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 blah, right? And first of all, when it first happened, nobody was celebrating. We saw the video, we saw what happened. We're like, whoa, what these cops doing? Like, dude, you don't just stand on somebody's neck like this or kneel on somebody's neck like this. That's some tough shit. Hold on a second. Oh yeah, I think but yeah, so now you do have, so then when that happened, and then so at first people weren't like, hold on a second.
Still not give you paperwork yet?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll make sure.
All right.
You're all good. Your air's all back on for you. You're all
Sounds
good.
good. Thanks. Appreciate it. Oh man. All right. So I gotta get going soon. Yeah. So when George Floyd first happened, everybody was like, "Whoa, that's some shit," right? Not everybody. Some people, right? Most people were saying that it's some effed up shit, right? But did you see the celebration? Did you see like people making TikTok meme and all that stuff talking about like, yeah, I'm glad, the cop killed this dude, blah, blah, blah. No, right? Until after, when things start coming out, right? the drug addiction stuff. You know, he was you know, try to purchase something with a fake $20 bill, so he was in the process of he was committing a crime when that incident happened, and then when he overdosed, right? The whole video started coming out, and then people was like, maybe there's more to the story, right? And then all of a sudden you can't question the story, right? You can't question the story, and by that time, any narrative that y'all guys could have pushed that he was a good person, blah blah blah, y'all squander it because y'all were too busy burning down cities. So if anybody to blame for George Floyd's reputation or the lack thereof or his legacy, it's yo niggas. It's yo that was just burning shit down. It's yo that was doing a whole bunch of goofy shit. Meanwhile, those who try to protect Kirk's legacy, they're not out there rioting. They're not out there burning places down. What are they having? Eulogies, right? Motherfuckers like having kids read the Bible again. It's like, it's not the same. It's not the same. And then I still don't think, like, you know, George Floyd's death was a good thing. It wasn't, no, because it gives people a bunch of excuses as to why to act a fool. And then also, like, you know, that sucks that he passed away the way that he did. And regardless, his past or his drug addiction and all that shit, right? And I think the cops had some fault to play with that, because whether or not it's in the manual on how to handle the situation, no, you should have known better. You probably could have done something different than just casually, you know, nonchalantly kneeling on somebody's neck. So yeah, I'm not sorry for the fact that he went to prison, but to try to make it sound like, oh, they are the same, you guys are like, no, we're not letting you put this mask back on. You guys were acting like pieces of shit when an innocent person died. And then when that backfired, then now y'all try to circle the wagon and try to, like, you know, making it seem like, oh, well, he was racist, he was sexist, he was homophobic, nah, that ain't happening. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. You know what it is. I'm your host, The Haitian. So share, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.